Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Daximo, and I've been having a YouTube channel for a while now, but I'm really trying to get back in the swing of things, so please be considerate of that. Besides that, I really cannot believe I jumped in front of the camera without any makeup on. I'm that type of person. I just came from the gym, showered, and I was like, let me try to push this video out, because if I don't do it now, I will continue to procrastinate. So basically, I am here to talk to you guys about my weight loss journey. A lot of you guys have been following me for a while. I have a lot of new followers, so I just kind of want to give a backstory on how everything got started. Let's date back to 2012. That is the first time that I decided I wanted to change my lifestyle. In 2012, let's just say I was probably at my heaviest. But before that, I've always been a big girl. I've never been small, never been skinny. I'm not skinny now, but I've just always been heavier. And I was pretty content with my weight. My confidence was still high. I didn't really, feel like, I was in a rush to lose weight. At the time, during that time, I was going through, my diet consisted of protein, veggies, and fruits. That's all I ate. I didn't really have any cheat days. I stuck to my diet, and I was resilient. For the first 3 months, I did not even step foot in a gym. I literally just focused on my dieting, and I lost 30 pounds just from eating right. Then so I started that diet in February, I want to say it was March of 2012. So around June 2012, I was talking to my best friend, and she was like, if you really wanted to accelerate your weight loss, maybe you should start trying to go to the gym, incorporating maybe some running or some, walking on the treadmill, just to see what your body can do. So I started going to the gym, and the weight literally started to melt off. It was crazy. I'll insert some pictures once I figure out how to do that, but hopefully I'll have some pictures so you guys can see where I started and where I was. So by the time I was at a comfortable weight, I had lost pretty much 100 pounds. So I was at the lowest weight I have ever been. When I went to the gym, I was doing nothing but cardio. I didn't really know much about weight, so my whole body composition was totally different. I had lost a lot of boobs, I had lost a lot of butt. I was just kind of straight up and down almost, which is crazy because I've never seen myself look like that. So that was pretty much that, and life happened. So I probably maintained that weight until around 2015, 2016. That's when I started to gain more weight, because you know what? No one tells you, hey girl, that weight you lost, she can come knocking back. And that's exactly what happened to me. She came back, she came back full force. And I really did not even notice I was putting on the weight, It's just kind of when clothes would start to fit tighter, I'd be like, oh, why these jeans fit so tight? Let me just go get another size, or this shirt is a little tight. I was completely oblivious to the fact that, girl, you were really sitting up here putting on the pounds. And in 2017, I got into a new relationship, and when you get into a new relationship, all you guys do is eat, drink, going on dates, eating and drinking. And that's literally what we were doing. And so the weight continued to pack on and pack on. And of course, he's not saying anything, because what is he gonna say? Girl, you getting fat? What? But yeah. So fast forward to 2017, November. I was at an office party, and we took a group picture. And like I've always said, if you want a reality check, get someone to take a picture of you that does not know your angles. I'm going to insert that picture too. Matter of fact, when I first lost weight in 2012, it was a picture that motivated me to lose that weight. So hopefully I'll have that picture as well to show you guys. But so last year, office party, a picture was taken of me of a group picture. And the picture went out to like the whole company, you know, like holiday party, whatever. When I saw the picture, I was like, who's that? Is that me? Wait a minute, that's me? Like, I literally, like, got into a really sunken place. I could not believe I had gotten that big. And it did not hit me until I saw that picture. Like I said, I knew that I was probably gaining weight because I went from like a size 10 from 2015, and now I was in a size 18. So obviously I knew I lost weight. But then you have some of those jeans that you worn so much that regardless of how much weight you've gained, they're super stretchy, so you can still get into them. So I still had some like 14s and 16s that I could squeeze into. But when it came to buying new jeans, no ma'am, I was not getting into a 16. I was not getting into a 14. Like, I was getting an 18. And then even then, some 18s were a little tight. So I would get a 20. And when I got that 20, I think that was when I was like, okay, girl, you gained all the way back. So when I went to the doctor, of course, for a routine checkup, and when I got on the scale, I had gained back all of the weight that I had lost from 2012, except for 3 pounds. Yeah. So that meant I gained back 97 pounds within 3-4 year span, something like that, 5 years. I don't know, do the math. I'm not a mathematician. But I gained all that weight back. So I was just kind of like dumbstruck, like, what in the world am I doing? How am I going to get back on track? That picture just kind of like put me in tunnel vision. I was like, I'm going to do this for myself. I'm not going through a breakup. Actually, I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. So I know this is for me. This is not a revenge body. This is just, Monique, you need to get your shit together. So from then, I was like, okay. I was going to the gym, so I didn't really look sloppy, but I just looked heavy, you know? And I didn't look sloppy. I just look, oh, okay, she's a big girl, but she's not sloppy, and she knows how to dress, and she just has some weight on her. That's what I look like, because I was still going to the gym. But my eating habits were all over the place. Like, I would go to the gym and then be like, oh, I just worked out, so let's go to Chick-fil-A. Or, oh, I just worked out, let's go to Five Guys. Or some outrageous stuff like that. So when I decided to, change it, I went in on my diet. I was like, okay, let me revert back to what helped me in 2012, which was being on a very strict, clean diet. And that's what I did. I cut all the junk food out. I started cooking my foods. I was not eating out. I started meal prepping. I started doing smoothies. I was doing everything. So from December to, I want to say, let's say December to May, that's what I was doing. And I was still going to the gym as well. But I want to say around February, March, I started to incorporate cheat meals into my week. So I would eat clean Monday through Friday, then me and my boyfriend would go out on the weekend, and I would eat bad with him and drink. So right back on Monday, I was basically trying to get off whatever I did over the weekend. So from December to May, I had lost about 20 pounds, which to me, that's still good, because slow progress is slow progress. So it was coming off, but it was just coming off at a slower rate. And I had hit a plateau, basically. So I was like, okay, I need to figure out how to get this weight off. I need to figure out some stuff. So I started looking into keto, and one of my favorite beauty influencers was doing keto, and I was like, okay. I I've been following her for a while, and she worked out a lot, and she was still keeping the same body composition. Then all of a sudden, it just looked like the weight started melting off, and coming to find out, it was because she was doing keto. And it was one day I was coming from the gym. I literally sat in my car after the gym for like an hour and a half, and I just started Googling keto and reading everything I could. I sat in my car for like an hour and a half, reading everything I could, and decided I'm going to try keto. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it on Sunday. It was a Friday. So that Sunday came, and I had my grocery list. I threw out everything that was in my refrigerator. So I threw out everything in my refrigerator that was not keto friendly. And I went to the grocery store. I spent like $100 and something getting everything that I would need to prep myself. So I started keto May 22nd, 2018. And the first week was kind of hazy. I did get keto flu, where I just kind of felt really fuzzy. My brain was just really fuzzy, and I was just trying to adjust to really eating all that fat because, you know, coming from a strict diet, I really didn't incorporate fat into my diet at all. But after the first week, it was a lot easier. I Googled so many recipes to kind of like help me stay on top of things, and finding substitutes for things that I knew I would want to eat, like desserts, mainly because I have a big sweet tooth. So I was trying to find anything that I could eat that would satisfy that sweet tooth. And I want to say in the first month, I probably lost about like 8 pounds. So I was like, okay, this is good. By the second month, I was down another 8 pounds. So I was down 16 pounds altogether. And then after the second month, like I kind of started to get into, you know, my groove, and I incorporated the gym a lot more often and weight. So my body composition started to change. I started to see definition in places that I've never seen before because I started to lift heavy along with doing keto. I think that helped out a lot. Right now I'm in my 4th month, going into my 5th month, and I'm all together, and I'm not talking about just from keto, I'm talking about from when I started my journey in December. So all together I'm down 45 pounds, 45, 46, something like that. So that means that 26 of those pounds are from keto. And I just have to say that I think keto has been like the best thing to happen to me because this is the first time I'm on a diet, but I don't really feel like I'm on a diet. I just feel like I'm eating better. I'm eating whole foods, and I'm eating, you know, I eliminated the junk. I don't really feel the need to cheat on keto because the foods are so satisfying, and there's literally a recipe for anything that you may desire, except for like, hot Cheetos, because I love, believe me. But, you know, once you get over the fact that you're probably not going to have hot Cheetos on keto, you know, it's not even worth it. And this video is just to tell anybody that if you have been thinking about doing keto, do your research, ask questions, Google. If you don't know what to cook, like just type in keto chicken recipe or whatever you have in your fridge, something will pop up. But I'm doing this video just because I know a lot of you guys have been wondering, you know, about my weight loss and everything else, and I just wanted to have a moment where I can talk to you guys about it because you deserve it, and you've been following me for a while. Even if you haven't been, you still deserve to know what transpired for me to want to start keto. I am still on keto. I don't feel like I'll probably ever go off of keto. Now, further down the line, when I get to the exact weight that I want to be, I might, you know, incorporate more carbs, where it, like maybe tortilla chips or something, you know, something minor. But I don't ever see myself just going full blown back to the other side because I don't like the way I feel. Even there's certain keto friendly foods that I don't even like to eat because I don't like the way I feel. Taking point ground beef. Like, ground beef is like heavily desired on keto because it's a fatty meat and it's protein. But for me, when I eat ground beef, I just feel so bloated and lethargic that I can't eat it. Even though it is a keto friendly food, I just won't eat it because I don't like the way I feel. And that goes for like the foods that I'm not eating. Anytime like I've been out and I've tasted something of somebody else's, maybe I want to say bread wise or even dessert wise, the next day I'm just feeling like I ate so much. I don't want to feel like that again. So I hope that this video has just given you an insight into my journey. I hope to be able to show you guys a little bit more. Remind you, this is probably my first video in I don't know how many years, so it's probably gonna take me a little bit to, you know, get back familiar with the camera. I am definitely going to try because my best friend took the time out to buy me a ring light for my birthday because she said that I needed to be doing these type of videos, and I feel really passionate about helping others. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell so you are notified when I do upload, because I do intend to upload more frequently. And let me know what you guys would like to see. And tune next.